Alright, this is an update on my Mosin Nagant project. It's not really the next phase yet because it's just an update. I have ordered, I believe, the last parts I'm going to use today. I'm going to tell you what some of those parts are. I'm going to show you what some of those parts are. And then there's a couple parts I'm not going to tell you because it's a surprise and it's kind of how I'm building the rifle. First things first, you guys saw me disassemble it. I've disassembled and cleaned it. I've removed the trigger. That might give you a clue as to one of the parts coming in. I've scrubbed this thing down with degreaser, and you can kind of, let me see, finish on it is not great, but it's going to be refinished. It's not going to be blued, so that's not a big deal. It's better in some places than in others. Got the barrel bands off, you can see. This is the degreaser. It was orange when I put it in there a day or two ago. It is now turned yellow, and I don't know if you can see in there. Maybe at the bottom. I don't know if this thing's sensitive. You see that line? That's all the cosmoline and cred that's coming out of these pieces, and they're completely soaking in this stuff. I took 3 bottles of this stuff to fill that thing up. So, yeah, they were pretty gross. Some of these pieces, I'm going, well, the majority I'm going to use, reuse. A lot of them I've not. But I'll show you that when I get all the parts in. I'll wait till I get most of it before I make a complete video. I did get one of the parts in, though, and that would be my new stock, and working on that tonight because I went to the bookstore to buy my books for school, and the bookstore apparently closed at 2 o'clock today, so I'm shit out of luck for that. But this is the stock. You guys recognize this is the ATI Monte Carlo stock. If you're wondering why it looks all scratched up and white, that's because I'm sanding it because it's going to be refinished. Most people know these ATI stocks require a little bit of fitment. Actually, this wasn't too bad. I did have to hollow out a small area up here, and actually that's a lot more than I needed. When I actually put it bolted together, it pulled itself in the stock, and I kind of overdid it. So I'm going back now and sanding it down just to make it look smooth. It's already inletted for the bolt. I told you I was going to get a bent bolt, so that's on its way. But anyway, I'm sanding it all down. Got a little sanding stone in there, so I'm trying to clean this inside up, make it look nicer. So yeah, that's pretty much it so far. I have got some new finish coming for it. I've got a new trigger, which I guess you figured out since I've taken the trigger off. I have, well, I've got a specific design scope, which I think is going to work great on this rifle. I'll show you that when I get it in. The only thing I want to order later is a bipod, and I'm kind of up in the air if I want to get another Harris bipod, or just get something like a knockoff. Because even UTGs are like half the price, and I'm not going to use this for anything, serious. I've got some Harris bipods, and I don't want to have to spend under $60 on one. I've already dumped enough money in this little project as it is. I think I'm up to about $400, so, I'm still working on that idea. So, we'll see. But anyway, I still got the stock. If I don't hear from anybody about a week, I'm probably going to toss it. Like I said, unless somebody really wants it bad, I don't really have any reason to, hang on to it. So I guess that's about it. But it's really going to be, like I said, it's going to have a bent bolt. I've got a mount coming for the scope. I've ordered a lot of parts from like Rock Solid. If you order Mosin parts and you want good quality Mosin parts in stock, you have to order from them. But I didn't order their scope mount. I'm actually going to try a different scope mount, which I had on another Mosin, and I actually liked it, and I took it off my original Mosin, put the PU scope on it, and I thought I still had it, but I lost it. So I had to order another one, and I know it'll work. I've used it before. I'll show you that when it comes in. It's an interesting design, and it doesn't require any drilling or tapping. I wasn't really upset about having to drill and tap this gun if I had to, but that's a lot of extra work. If I could not do that work and have just as good of a mount, I'm going to do that way. So anyway, like I said, just a small update on it. Just sitting over here sanding on the stock. Alright guys, I guess that'll be it. Talk to you later.